Whereas the first module dealt with the time period of prehistory to 1521, marking the arrival of the Spanish, we now transition into the period that covers 1521 to 1821, which is chapter 2 in your textbook. And we're also going to cover chapter 3, which is the period of 1821 to 1848. So this week you will read both chapters in the Mexicanos text, and there is also a film review in PDF form that's over the film La Otra Conquista, which is also, the English title is The Other Conquest, which is a really fascinating tale that captures the interaction between the arriving Spanish, the Catholics, and the effect they had on the native people, the forced conversions, and really even getting close to Montezuma and playing out this drama and this storyline that gives us an idea of what syncretism is, which is where you find the indigenous beliefs of the people being kind of appropriated and or taken over or transcended, where it is actually then the Catholicism is able to combine on some level with the beliefs of the people in order to propel the agenda of the Catholic Church. So I do warn you, as you watch the film, there are some gruesome scenes. There is some human sacrifice. It's Hollywood, of course, but it is pretty gruesome. And there's also some scenes where one of the characters is tortured. So, but watch the film. It's very informative. It gives us a good picture, and you'll watch the movie in light of what you'll find in the review on the film. All of those things are going to play in quite nicely as you watch this documentary that PBS put out, a series, and one of the parts of the series is called Foreigners in Their Own Land, and it actually covers a time period 1565 to 1880. So it goes a little bit past where your text goes, but it also starts a little bit after where chapter 2 begins. But it fits nicely with the course, and there's many episodes in the documentary series, but not all of them are directly related to what we talk about. So we're not going to watch them all, but we are going to watch a few of them in this course. So you will find in the module here below, you will find information about reading chapter 2 and reading chapter 3. You'll also find the PDF version of the film review, and you will watch the documentary selection, Foreigners in Their Own Land, 1565 to 1880, and you will also watch La Otra Conquista. It has subtitles, so if you don't know Spanish, you'll be able to follow along. And then at the end of this week, you will complete quiz number 2, discussion number 3, which will deal with syncretism, and you will write a summary response to whatever you choose to write about. You could write about the review of La Otra Conquista, you could write about the documentary, you can write about the film La Otra Conquista as well. So that concludes my introduction for week 2, covering chapters 2 and 3 in the text, and covering the time period of 1565 to 1880 in the documentary. So complete the discussion, complete the summary response, complete the quiz, and make sure that you respond to at least 2 other people on the discussion board, or you will not get full credit.